Talk about the new background MMOs, Blue Protocol, Eagles, new music, anime, webtoons, indie games, of course, and then a new miniseries. I'm the Grown Kid, and welcome back to the talk show.
Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show. Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show. Yo, Grown Kid Talk Show. Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show.
Super excited to talk about Blue Protocol. I completely missed this. I'm an MMO player, Final Fantasy XIV, but not like super heavy MMOs. That's why Blue Protocol is looking so awesome to me. If you haven't heard about this, well, you're like me, late to the party. But it's an MMO anime, basically. It's an anime MMO. Now, I know there's different sections of MMOs and animes, obviously, but this seems to be very much an MMO. And what I can akin this feeling I'm having with this game that's, not even out yet, and just news surrounding it, I'm not really going over that, is that Dot Hack for me was what I've always wanted to play, is what Blue Protocol looks like. I'll just cut to Dot Hack really quick, and then I'll get back to Blue Protocol. We're gonna definitely check out. I know I'm struggling saying Blue Protocol. It's a little tongue twister. We're gonna get into some screenshots. I got a website that has alpha footage of like the combat and some of the melee characters. So we'll look at some of that. I haven't really seen any of that, and I didn't really see much of it on YouTube either. Probably people don't want it maybe spoiled, or they just don't know the site exists. None of this is new. I'm really reporting on. I just wanted to bring this up. I feel like the MMO genre needs this kind of boost to it. This is something I've always wanted to play. Everything I've heard about it, everything I've heard other people talk about and say and read about this game, it's just everything seems to be going right for Blue Protocol in my eyes, really. And I wanted to show you the Dot Hack comparison I wanted to make really quick, and then show you someone who has better info than me. I have no problem showing love to other people, so let's just start cutting up the video now. Dot Hack, this was the first game that ever made me really feel like I was playing online without playing online, and it was done in a time on the PS2 when that really wasn't a thing. Dot Hack's idea and premise was, yeah, you got trapped in the video game world, so to speak, right? I don't have any mail. No, that's not how it sounds. And Sword Art Online took that, obviously, and ran with it even more to pop culture, because Dot Hack was huge, absolutely huge. It was everything you would want and everything you thought playing one of these MMOs in this style of anime would be, except obviously nothing about it was actually online. And Blue Protocol feels like the game that this was always kind of meant to be. And it just, when I saw some of the combat, because I did test out the video first, and it just instantly brought me back to this feeling, and that only MMOs can do. But if you've never played Dot Hack, you don't even have to play the original quadrilogy. You can go play the new trilogy on GU, got remastered. It's awesome. GU is fantastic. And again, that game still gives you the sense of being in an MMO, mock MMO, basically, that this game did, except this original quadrilogy did it perfectly. That simulation was perfect. It was simplistic, yet totally effective. And Blue Protocol, I get that vibe of it being just like this. I'm so happy that this is finally coming back to life. But if you do want more on Blue Protocol from someone who's actually played the game, is a huge MMO guy, Cryfu. He gives a great breakdown. Again, this is an older video. Cool dude. Played the game, and from everything I'm looking at it and the way he describes it, it's exactly as I pictured it. I never pictured it fully MMO as he says. I'm not going to talk about what he says in his video, but it is an MMO by the definition of the word. That's all we got to consider ourselves. Let's not nitpick it to death. But definitely check out his video if you want more info on the game itself, because what you saw in that little trailer is exactly how it plays. But before I get into the footage of the classes and the combat and the world itself, the character creator, I wanted to give this more of a show off too, because again, anime is super prevalent. This game single-handedly got me back into anime and webtoons again. And manga, trying to read the scans online. I fell off for a while. I'm a real big classic fan, so to get this look and vibe, I totally am digging. Like, I'm totally about it, into it. The character creator doesn't have to be so crazy because it's an anime, so it's already going to be looking good. That's one of the things. If you do like a game where you're trying to be really close to reality, what you notice in that game is the changes to that reality. That costume you put on in a world that's supposed to be realistic. In an anime game or other games, the draw isn't necessarily to stand out from the world and create like an outlier. It could be to fit into the world, blend into the world, be part of it. The dual chromatic eyes is always dope. Let's just get into the footage because I'm hyping myself up here. So this is on Gematsu.com, Blue Protocol closed alpha test gameplay. First look at Bandai Namco's online action RPG, July 27, 2019. So this footage has been out a very long time. I just didn't happen to see any of this footage in any of those videos I watched, and those videos are around the same time or a couple months apart or maybe even before. So I never saw any of this, so I'm pretty excited. So Blast Archer Dungeon, I watched a second of this, and I'll blow it up for you to see, but this is exactly what I had pictured. Exactly. Free movement, beautiful little attack off right there. All the enemies you can obviously see targeting this one, but can move freely. I love it. Okay, interactable world stuff. Loving the look of that sword so much. Loving the look of it. Okay, so both parties seem to went and attack this thing first. I'm not sure why. So go check this out if you're actually super interested to see if the system is something you would like and is I don't know, appealing to you. So let's just move on to the next topic. My poor Eagles.
Yo, it's the Grown Kid Talk Show.